Hi everybody, this is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. I was having I had to reboot stuff because I was having some technical difficulties. So I hope, I'm just waiting for people to come back. So this is episode 4, part 2. So I got like 4 people watching. Hey, West LA, Freeman, how you doing? I was having some technical difficulties. Hey, Eggman Eggs, how you doing? Like I said, I had to reboot some stuff. So I'm gonna do my intro again. Hi, my name is Jen Coombs. I'm from Time to Change Jersey Style. I would like to welcome all my wacky fans to Jen's Rambling Banter show. All invited to be part of my wacky fan club. It's all inclusive. It doesn't matter what walk of life that you come from either. So, hey Will, hi John, hi Anthony. So, some of the topics I was talking about, hey Seb, how you doing? Is from, it got covered, part 1 of episode 1. It's just I had to reboot this stuff. So if you want to, have an idea like what I was talking about, go to the other live stream that I just did. I was having technical issues, so I had to reboot. And it appears that I might be having issues right now, and that might be due to the snowstorm that New Jersey's getting hit by now. Good to see you too, Will. So, I talked about the any donations for my GoFund account. I'm working from a shoestring budget. I was talking about the latest school shooting, and I was talking about the latest video from Freehold Township, New Jersey, and I was talking about the Asbury Park Press article. That is it appears that there is going to be some reform when it comes to law enforcement. Oh yeah, I forgot to shut this off. I forgot to shut the music off. Thank you. The music's supposed to be like an intro music, so thank you, NJ Diver. So the next again, I'm getting like there's something going on like with my live stream. Again, there's something going on with my live stream. So like I said, I'm having technical issues tonight, and I think it has something to do with the snowstorm. So oh yeah, going to my last topic, I think there has to be some sort of code of conduct and standards for citizen journalism, because there has to be, if in order to get, hey Jon Snow, in order to be taken seriously, there has to be it. We can't do any stunts or anything like that. There has to be like some semi-professionalism there. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not perfect. I need to improve myself. So I put myself in that group too. So like I said, there has to be like some sort of code of conduct and standards for citizen journalism. So and I've been like watching Philip Hemmings live streams the last couple of weeks, and I'm getting like a lot of neat information from this broadcast. So I want to. It's like I'm learning a lot from Philip, and he's out of California, and he represents the Black Coat Media, and he has like a lot. He has plans too. He wants to go. He would like to go cross country. My thing is that I want to go across New Jersey. We have 21 counties and 565 towns. So, but we have to have some sort of network that we can depend on, and that we don't get, and plus that we don't get snagged with these bogus charges that I'm going through like within the last 18 months. And we gotta, and that's why I want to reach out to like the various county prosecutor's office and the state attorney's office regarding citizen journalism and stuff. And when it comes to the First Amendment and filming, Matt Tim, yeah, you're right about that. They don't pay for it, the town insurance does. West LA Freeman, politeness and professionalism work so much better, just like you do it. Yeah, it's like I'm sorry. It's like I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep saying this. And I'm gonna call out law enforcement on this too. You guys need to, some of you, not all you guys, because I had like a lot of positive interactions with law enforcement in the government as well. But I'm calling out the ones that needs the education and the training. Like you guys need to straighten up. Like what? Because like what happened in Freehold Township, New Jersey on Friday. There was like a lot that came a lot of intimidation came from that one cop. It was not needed. And then you have a new cop that he's teaching. So he's like teaching the next generation of law enforcement how do you like conduct themselves. And like I said, Freehold Township, just got put on notice that you guys need to straighten up. So NJ Diver about qualified immunity, not yes in some cases, but not in some cases either. It depending on the circumstances. So So we need to, like I said, we need to, like I said, we need like more people filming in the state of New Jersey. Because I'm gonna be honest, they know my face, and a lot of them know my face, but not all of them. So. Oh, if anybody wants to call me at this point, please call me. My phone number is 732-988-0125. So that's my phone number. Oh, no. That's like screwed up. Hold on, people. I'm gonna remove that. So 732-988-0125. Okay. So if anybody would like to call me at this point, again, my telephone number is 732-988-0125. Like I said, I would like to. I mean, I have a vision in place. I'm trying to build a media brand from scratch. I would like to have more people involved. So, because we need more people out there doing this. I'm gonna be honest. Anthony, Tommy, I did not I don't have my cell phone back yet. And the next court hearing regarding that is this Tuesday in Old Bridge at 9 a.m. in Old Bridge. So, we got somebody's calling. Hi, this is Jen Coombs. You're on live.
Hello, Jen Combs. How are you?
Good. How you doing? How do you doing? Undercover Gunnison Undercover.
I'm doing all right, Jen. I'm going to play devil's advocate. I got a couple questions I want to present to you, and I want to know what your opinion are on it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I watched one of your videos the other day, and you walked into the post office, I think it was, and you pointed your phone in the guy's face. Do you feel that's an audit?
I'm gonna be honest. I have to look at the video because I have done different videos, so I don't know what video.
All right. So I'll give you another example. You walk into a public building that's owned by a township. You got a lady sitting behind her desk, minding her business, and you go over there and you stand at the counter and you point your phone at her. Is that an audit or is that harassment?
I don't think it's harassment.
Do you think it's an audit?
I don't like to use the word audit per se, because I think any type of government work is subject to public scrutiny.
Okay, well, we have free speech in America. Does that mean I can run into a building and yell fire?
No.
Okay, so what I want to say to you is you're within your rights to walk into a public building owned by a township and record in the open area, but I think when somebody's sitting behind a desk and you start pointing a camera at them, that you may be within your rights, but you are being rude. How do you feel about that?
You're entitled to your opinion. I don't think
I'm asking your opinion. I'm presenting you with a question, and I'm asking your opinion.
Okay, hold on. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not gonna argue that, but I don't think I'm being rude.
If I came to your job and you were working and I stood 5 feet away from you and pointed a camera at you, how would you feel about that? Would you feel a little annoyed? You're working and somebody's sticking a camera in your face?
I'm gonna be honest. There's cameras all over the place.
Yeah, I understand, but they're not 5 feet away from me. I have a difference of opinion with you as opposed to your auditing. I don't think you audit, okay? That's my opinion. I don't think you audit. I think you walk into buildings and you point a camera at people 3 feet away from them and you annoy them, and that's why you're getting arrested.
Okay, you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm not gonna argue that.
Okay, now next thing I want to ask you, because I find this very frustrating, is most of us auditors have to pay for our own legal fees, which means we have to be a little more responsible as to what we do when we go out and audit. Now, my understanding is that you don't pay for any of your legal fees, which means somebody else is paying for it. How do you feel about that?
I'm not confirming, no denying any information when it comes to the funding of lawyers.
We can answer yes or no question. You are not paying for it. Yes or no?
I'm not confirming nor denying it.
Okay. Now, just for argument's sake, if somebody else is paying for it, say the taxpayers through Social Security disability, do you think it's fair to the taxpayers to...
Okay, Gunnison Undercover is going into personal issues that has nothing to, that really has, like, nothing really to do with, like, with the issues. No offense, Gunnison Undercover. If you look to have a debate, if you would look to have a discussion with me when it comes to personal stuff, please call me, not on a live stream. So, hi, this is Jen Coombs. You're on live.
Hi, Jen. It's your friend Matt Tim again.
Hey, how you doing, Matt Tim?
Very good, very good. I wanted to say that what bothers me the most is this. Old Bridge took your phone. We know this from your updates and this and that. And as a collateral consequence of taking your phone, they've kept you out of the field for it. Right?
Correct, yes.
Old Bridge has ostensibly claimed that the phone is evidence of some kind of criminal activity, and they're using that umbrella or that guise to keep the phone within their chain of custody and to prevent you from pursuing your livelihood.
Correct.
Well, I mean, at some point, this has to constitute a taking of your personal property without compensation. I mean, and you know what? We're not going to stand for this shit anymore, Jen. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't altogether agree with your tactics 100% of the time. But, hey, I realize we have a Bill of Rights for a reason, okay? I mean, if we get accustomed to the habit of letting people go by the ebb and flow of things and going into the norm of things, what will happen is government officials, police officers, will slowly and deleteriously erode our civil liberties. I mean, do I think that sometimes you push it up to the line? Absolutely. But we need people like that. We need people to go into these buildings and to expose the type of things that you've exposed. I mean, in terms of Old Bridge and Wall, I want you to ask every single supporter to show up there for court dates, for the trials, for the hearings, and everything else. You know why? Because we're going to make our voice known. I mean, as far as Wall Township's concerned, you've been facing criminal charges for how long in that town? Almost 2 years?
Since November of 2016.
Yeah. If that was a cop that was charged with the crime, you think that they would drag that shit out for almost 2 years? No. What they've done is they've taken advantage of your civil liberties, your constitutional rights, your Sixth Amendment right to a speedy trial. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to show up in force. We're going to call up the Asbury Park Press. We're going to get Bob Engel out there. We're going to get every reporter we possibly can. Fuck these people. That's my attitude right now, Jen. I'm on your side. I'm on Team Jen Combs.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But I will tell you this. I will tell you this. In my personal opinion, and I don't just say this to say this, I think your lawyer has done a piss poor job. I really do. I mean, you have a constitutional right to a speedy trial under the Sixth Amendment. And I mean, this lawyer's just let it drag on. I mean, he or she has the right to file papers with the state appellate court, with the law division, and they're just not doing any of that. I mean, who cares about Jen, you know? I mean, who's looking after Jen's constitutional rights at the end of the day?
Correct. I disagree with you about the...
Well, Jen, can I say one thing? That's all. I just want to say one thing. I got to get going. I'm going to go do my push-ups. I'm going to go to bed for the night and this and that. But I want to say one thing, okay? The law is clear. You have 90 days in the state of New Jersey. The state has 90 days to pursue a municipal court case. Anything after 90 days, any hold-up after 90 days, which is not a request from the defendant, constitutes a deprivation of a speedy trial right under the Sixth Amendment. Your lawyer had the ability to make that argument and to get the case dismissed. He or she has not done that at this point.
Is that like new? Did that law come in effect with the bail reform?
For 12 to 15 years, that law has been established that precedent has been established that a municipal court case that is not pursued after 90 days of the complaint being filed is deemed to constitute a speedy trial violation under the Sixth Amendment to the United States Constitution.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know what, Jen? We're going to show up to Lowell. We're going to show up to Aldridge. We're going to back you up. You know why? Because I don't agree with what you're doing. But like I said, you're testing the limits of the First Amendment, and that's a beautiful thing. So God bless you. God bless your work, and keep on powering forward, Jen.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Be safe out there. So, like I said, I think thank you, Matt, Tim, for the support. Yes, I need more people out there having their voice heard and everything else, because it doesn't only affect me, it affects other people as well too. So, hi, Velvet Teen Dream. Where do I shop for food? What does that have to do with anything? So, and I'm gonna be honest, I think any government, and I think I said this in a previous episode, that any government work is subject to public scrutiny and oversight. I think we have a right to know like what's going on with any government. I mean, like within reason. I'm sorry, because I'm gonna be honest. Some government workers, they don't. I'm gonna be honest. Some of them are awesome government workers, but some government workers, they need some sort of education when it comes to some stuff, because when they deal with the public, I think, because like some government workers are misinformed about the Oprah law and stuff, even the town clerks and stuff like that. Yes, I think, and when it comes to filming within buildings, I think we should film like where our tax dollars go to. So, when it comes to the buildings and stuff. I would like to know like where all that stuff is going to. So, and like I said, I totally believe in transparency and accountability when it comes to any level of government, in law enforcement as well too. And to me, like to me, and the only way to, not the only way, one of the ways is to film them, do like surprise inspections and stuff like that, or surprise investigations. I would like to know like how they treat the public and stuff. Velveteen Dream, no, you can't be a moderator. Sorry. So I mean, like I said, it's just I'm sorry. That's me. That's on me. And, and these the government workers, they're there to serve the citizens and stuff. And I'm gonna be honest. I came across a lot of like positive interactions with them as well too. I mean, I'm not trying to come down on them. So hey Seb, I don't really like to use the word audit per se. I mean, it's. I mean, there has to be like a better word for it. There has to be like a better word for it. You know, I mean, like I said, I mean, surprise inspections, yeah. I mean, like I said, all government work is to me are subject to transparency and accountability, and they're subject to public oversight. Any process inspection is called an audit. Okay. Jerry Mitchell, next time anyone asks you how you pay for anything, tell them to go kick rocks because your money is not, isn't, yeah. Yeah, it's like my financials and everything else is none of anybody's business. I mean, maybe Gunnison Undercover feels a little jealous. I don't know. That's something that came into my head just now. Maybe there's some like resentment towards me. I don't know. But like I said, but it's all good. But it's all good for coming from me towards Gunnison Undercover. I don't have any issues with him at all. Wait, hold on. I take that back. The only issue that I have is his approach at times, because because it's like, to me it's like, I just need we need to treat them, the government and law enforcement, with respect and stuff, and professionalism. So I mean, that's the only real issue that I have with him. But other than that, but he's out there doing it, people. So I gotta give him a lot of credit when it comes to that. So, because like, we need more people, we need more filming. So I just don't want. I mean, I just don't want the whatever differences that we have tear us apart. I mean, the only thing that I'm trying to say is that we need to have some sort of code of conduct, um, some sort of code of conduct and standards, so we can be taken seriously from the government and law enforcement. So that's what I want. So we can have like some sort of network that we can depend on and stuff. So, and I'm gonna be honest, if we don't, if the government workers and law enforcement, um, I'm sorry, but your work is subject to uh, transparency and accountability. Wes L.A. Freeman, that's a good question. Is it rude to film outside of a government building because someone does not understand it? That's the same thing about inside of a government building as well too. Is it rude to film the inside of a government building because someone doesn't understand it? And Jerry Mitchell, and that's right. The only person that I can control is myself. I can't control I can't control the next person. The only person that I'm responsible for is myself. Jerry Mitchell, here's your statement. Agree that threshold should be some. No, there should be some kind of code, but I just don't think it would work because of all the different personalities. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not about all the different personalities. I'm sorry. It's about how about getting the message out there. Ain't the ain't like ain't the message more important than all the different personalities? Like I said, I'm not perfect myself. I need to improve on some stuff. I mean, we expect law enforcement and the government to police themselves, But we have to we need to police ourselves as well too. It goes both ways. Richard Lord, yes, you are right. Principles before personalities. Yes, you are so right. Principles before personalities. You are so right. And it's always about the approach too. So I just know, like, when people start asking me, or not asking me, call me names, or like crucifying me, I I shut down. I totally look shut down, like, because I know they're not really interested in having a legitimate conversation. So. Did I have anything to do with Wall PD removing their no filming signs? Yes, I think I had it. I think I had something to do with that big time. Because I think like I said. Jen, a lot of orders do one thing, you do them all. Okay, elaborate. Seb, elaborate on them. Elaborate on just what you just said. Because that's a very broad statement that you just said. And another thing, I think we have a right to film different actions with the government, because I would like to know, like, how they treat the public and stuff. Do they know their job? Do they treat the public with respect? Do they stuff like that? It just, and everything else. I mean, like I said, it's all about transparency and accountability. And I'm gonna be honest, I came across a lot of positive interactions along the way, but I came across a lot of negative interactions as well too. So. Jerry Mitchell, there are some audios I will not watch because I think they're out there doing crap that sets the movement back, so I just don't watch. West LA Freeman, be careful out there in LA, okay? Like Richard Lord said, principles before personalities. Oh, somebody's calling. Actually, it's like a friend of mine, and I can't, like, I have to call her later. So. And NJ Diver. Principles before personalities. I'm sorry. I would like to be taken seriously. I want to have credibility with the government and law enforcement. I would like. Well, I'm not trying to control them. They can do like whatever they want. I mean, they can, like I said, look, Philip White said last night, they can do like whatever they want. I'm not trying to control them. I'm just saying that there should be some sort of code of conduct and standards. Like a little bit somewhat semi-professionalism there. So yeah, you're right. I mean, I do all of it. And actually, I haven't like put these type of videos up yet because I'm still playing catch up with old videos. But I film other things as well too. I film government meetings. I film like rallies, different type of rallies that have done. But I haven't like put these videos up yet. And and I think you guys would like it. I film like different types of walks as well too. So, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm still playing catch up with old videos from last year. And plus that, I'm all about trying to build bridges with the law enforcement and the government as well too. To knock, it's about knocking those walls down. Like the New Jersey State attorney said, it's all about collaboration, like between the communities and law enforcement. So I mean, like how I see it, we're all in this together, no matter what side we are on. So I mean, think of it as that way. I mean, like I said, we're all in this together. It doesn't matter what side you got. That no matter what side we're on, we all bleed the same. We have the same color of blood. We are part of the human. The human. We're all human beings. Why don't we have a roundtable discussion with law enforcement and the government as well too? And like I said, I mean, how about have like let's have a like a round, let's have a like round table discussion and talk about civil rights and stuff. What's wrong with that? No, because I'm gonna be honest, because people rather do stunts and people rather do stunts and call them names. Okay, how is that gonna resolve anything? Bridge and build bridges with them. I don't always agree with what law enforcement does or with everything. I'm gonna be honest. I don't always agree with what other citizens do as well too. Let's find a common ground. Let's find a common ground and work together. And it appears that I'm having like technical issues with my live stream. It has families. I have I have a family as well too, family and friends. I'm gonna be honest. Like when a law enforcement gets shot dead, I feel so bad for their family. I sent my prayers out, and I actually I I feel bad for them. So I mean, like I said, everybody's part of the human race. Richard Lord, the problem, Jen, is that the only way to communicate with a cop who's using manipulative verbal judo techniques is to be very assertive, and the cop will say it's rude, or non-compliant, or uncooperative. Yeah, I can see that, Richard Lord. That I can see. This is why we need to film any and all interactions with the government, with government workers and law enforcement. Do you know why? Because they can come up with any and all stuff. And the film footage is an independent observer of what happens. It does not take any sides. So that's why I'm a huge proponent of filming anything and everything. Because if anything comes up, or somebody accuses you or something, well, you got the film footage. Like, no, it did not happen this way. Here's the film footage. And plus, that if you did anything wrong, I mean, it proves, like I said, it clears them to. Like I said, the film footage keeps everybody honest. That's my thing. I'm just like looking at the chat right now. So, oh, again, my telephone number is 732-988-0125. So whoever wants to talk and have their voice heard, please give me a call. Seb, yes, I am gentle. The only time I'm gonna be honest. I do get upset. I'm only human, so I'm not perfect. I do not wish any violence or hate towards anybody. things has to be done in a peaceful and non-violent way. I mean, there is no like criminal intent coming on my behalf. I think people should be dealt with respect, no matter what walk of life that you come from. That includes government workers, law enforcement, drug addicts, special needs people, you regular Joe Schmo, the billionaires, you name it. And everything else. So, yeah, but the thing is, everybody has different definitions of what respect means, and I think that's where like the main issue is coming from, because everybody has different definitions of what respect means. And I'm gonna like throw this out there. What does respect means? Different. So like, what's your definition of Oh, and another thing I would like to throw out there as well, that I'm like working on a statewide Oprah project as well too. Um, because I request different documents from for law enforcement and the government as well too, because I would like to know like what the pay scale, what their like how much is people are being paid and stuff, and like what their titles, how long they've been there, and stuff like that. Stuff like that. And like I said, I'm becoming a I'm becoming like a whiz of the Oprah law, stuff like that. Like I said, this is Jacob, everybody. He's gonna make at least one appearance doing my different live streams that I do. So very talkative. So so Richard Lord, we do, Matt Tim, the Attorney General, has issued rules anytime from anyone, anywhere. No one has to be turned away. Yeah, I have to look into like the process when it comes to IA process. I mean, I did take a little look into it, but I need to look into it more. I'm gonna be honest. I think most things, not everything, but most things needs to be transparent and accountable when it comes to the government. And that means, I mean, I think there should be citizen oversight as well too. And I think there should not be any issues behind citizen oversight when it comes to the government. And actually, it's part of our the I'm butchering that word. Decompre decompres. Well, it's part of our civil. There's nothing wrong with being part of the process. Because I can't pronounce that one word. I butchered it. So I have like 10 people watching now. It's 9:39. I'm gonna be signing off at 9. No, it's 9:39. So I'm gonna like signing off at 9:45. So I'm gonna be signing off in 6 minutes. Patrick Ewan, I will get the link for you. I'm working with a shoestring budget right now. That's the link for my GoFund account, Patrick Union. And any amount counts, so. I catch you later, Jerry Mitchell. Patrick Union, I look like Susan Boyle. Okay. That's a first. That's a first. And this is just popped into my head right now. Because Austin, Texas, was dealing with a lot of serious issues when it comes to bombings. And that's another thing. The bombings needs to stop altogether. And they finally caught so they finally like found the suspect of all the string of bombings that Austin, Texas is dealing with. I'm glad that they found the guy, and it turns out the guy blew himself up. Because I think SWAT teams was closing in on him. So that's like one less person that we have to deal with in this world. So that's one less violent person that we have to deal with. And another thing, what prompts these people to to start bombing things? I don't get it. It's like I don't understand what happens to these people's minds thinking, well, let's start bombing things. I'm like I don't get it. And it goes back to the shootings. What prompts people to shoot people up? There's other ways to handle stuff other than bombing and shooting people up. And God, it's like, where's the conflict resolution skills that we're supposed to be taught when we were younger and stuff? Oh yeah, it's like their thought process is out there. I mean, how is shooting somebody up or even bombing someplace? How's that gonna resolve anything? Please, how is that gonna resolve anything? It doesn't. It doesn't resolve anything. So let's stop the bombing and all the shootings and stuff. The only thing it does is just causes more pain and hurt within our society and fear. And when it comes to fear, there's innocent people being caught up within as well too. Because they think, oh, because you act a certain way, you might be some psycho killer. even though you're not. And I'm sorry, I'm referencing that to myself. Because back in 2016, I mean, a lot of people were making assumptions about me, and the wrong assumptions about me. I'm a harmless person, believe it or not. I'm all about peace and love and being inclusive. But I'm gonna be honest. It's like I'm gonna be honest. It took me a lot of years to get to to this point where I am right now. So it took me like a lot of years to get to where I feel that way about peace and love. So it's about using my voice in a positive way. We're showing up in numbers Tuesday. Awesome. Yes, I need support. Other people need support as well too, not just me. So, and it's like going back to what I was saying. It's just it's just like I just don't understand the violence mentality that people have. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, it's like 9:46, so I'm gonna be like signing off. I'm gonna put some music on. I'm gonna put some classical music on. Because I'm gonna be like signing off in 2 minutes, and I'm gonna like wind this down. $5, $10, $20, $500. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's any amount helps. I'm working from a shoestring budget. Yes, and my next court hearing is in Old Bridge on Tuesday at 9 a.m. To our Commander-in-Chief, Jen Coombs. Yes, I don't want to be a Commander-in-Chief. I just want to inspire people to do the right thing and to be fair.